Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Strike two.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. In the air, out towards left center. Harris makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Grossman makes the catch, and that'll do it. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Ranger Suarez. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Got him. And now one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Good contact guy, good defender.
Swanson.
One down, base is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Up the middle. Segura picks it up. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is JT Realmuto. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball there. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and Realmuto is out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Second inning here, no score. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. On a line, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Bryson Stott. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. Gene Segura at the plate here.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here comes a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Acuna racing towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now for the Phillies, Matt Vierling.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In the air, left field. Grossman settles underneath it, makes the catch. Inning over. Phillies leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The other way, and he beats the shift. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-2. Ripped on a line. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. One away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, William.
And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. This guy has turned into a beast. No score here in the second. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And out of here. Michael Harris with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Vaughn Grissom will hit next. In the air, foul off first. Hoskins has this one sized up, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Right side, hard hit. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So now here's the DH. Bryce Harper. Flied out his first time. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there and brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Man at first, and now it is JT Realmuto. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground. They get the force. That ends the frame. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The 1-1. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Austin Riley. 3-2 now. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Matt Olson. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 3-0. Back at Truist Park, start of the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Kicks and deals. Popped up. Swanson should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
The batter,
2 outs,
5,
base is empty.
shortstop.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 4th at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And he deals. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The pitch. Now one miss.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
William Contreras next up for the Braves. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now batting, center fielder.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vaughn.
So up next, Vaughn Grissom. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Segura out in the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a speed threat. Matt Vierling. 0 for 1 so far. Here's a rocket out to left. Grossman makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Robbie Grossman. At the belt and fires. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Junior.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Here's a 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Vierling under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Shortstop, Dansby.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That's hard hit on the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one outside. And now 3-1. Swanson at second with 2 down. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Matt Olsen.
Olsen.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. First and second, 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ranger Suarez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Eflin. This won't be easy for him as he comes in with the bases loaded.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 outs, bases loaded. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Braves will strand 3, but they lead it 3-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck, right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Harper now. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto steps in. The 1-1 is upstairs, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Hey. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And here it comes. Real Muto runs. That's in for a strike and safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner leads away at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Real Muto at second with 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Real Muto coming home. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's the Braves DH, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
1-2 now. Movement in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon up and loosening in the pen. Davinsky getting cranked up as well. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boo, with 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And the righty deals.
No, that's down.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out towards right center field. Castellanos gliding back. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vaughn.
And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. The wind and the pitch. Chop back up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. The other way. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And now for the Phillies, Gene Segura. The 2-1. Bounced out to short. Swanson picks it up. Zips it across. Segura out in the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Vierling stands in for the Phillies. Lined into left center, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
Now batting,
And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
the first baseman, number 17.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Raisel Iglesias.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Vierling, the runner at third. Schwarber at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a tapper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper, for the 4th time tonight. Left-hand batter waits. And the count 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Tarno pulls that one down, and that is that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Robbie Grossman. Up the middle, lays out, he's got it. Throw to first, got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Dansby Swanson.
Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Austin Riley goes deep, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
Pitching change here, Connor Brogdon. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 75, Connor Brogdon.
One down. Matt Olson up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Segura relay to second. He's in there.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Now it's the DH, William Contreras. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 6-2. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Up next,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up. stays alive. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Now a fly ball to right center. Harris gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Here comes a pitch. Got him. 3rd out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Davinsky.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Castellanos puts it away, and there's one down.
The second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Now here is Vaughn Grissom. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The count 2-1. That's out to center field. Vierland racing over to make the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Grissom stands at second with 2 gone. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1-2 now on Acuna. And that one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Kenley on here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Welcome back. And here is Bryson Stott. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Matt Vierling stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And a 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.